Welcome back, journalists. We are back on News Tower to follow the leads and see what stories they may take us to. And we are in April 1934. We hit some record sales. We have 5 pages to our paper currently. We are saving up to hopefully get another floor so we can start to then maneuver some things around and get another 6th page, make some things work. I think we could get a 6th page in here somehow and move some of these like elsewhere, but I don't want them to be miserable whenever they're working either. So that's something that we need to keep in mind. But we are working towards that. We've got our telegraph stations. We're hoping to get a new European one, find a spot for them pretty soon. And with that being said, actually, we haven't unlocked that one, have we? Oh yeah, we did. So we can build another European station, which is just awesome and something we need to do. And maybe if we can fit it up here, well, there we go. Let's go ahead and do that. And we will get concentration recovers faster. She's already better at telegraph, so let's go ahead and get Ella there. This will be something that we will have to rearrange at some point because it's not ideal to have her way up here, but I think we'll be okay in the long run. Let's put a Persian tapestry. That makes it beautiful. And what accessories can we give her? We can get her a globe so she knows where Europe's at, as well as a map to go along with that. Let's put that up there. Can we fit that? No. I just want to fit the map. And we can't fit this map anywhere. Well, that's okay. We'll figure it out. Now, let's go ahead and get started on our ads here. Let's review. Print at least one educational and no entertainment. And then we need to get all of these things as well. So we need to stay away from the entertainment. We're going to stay away from those. So let's go ahead and... Oh, we can go with the economic route, though. We will put Curtis Young... no, let's put Hank on this one. And then let's see what we have. We already have a scoop here. We can go this way. We're risking a spy. We're risking an injury. But we need to get these. So let's go ahead and head that way. Climbers are saved in a daring rescue. Sounds exciting. Let's put him in there. Lost for 3 days, and we have a spy on our hands. And we'll go to the Silver Pine Lodge as well, and then we'll be able to hopefully avoid an injury on that end. Things are going all over. We are going to need to hire a new reporter, I believe. There's no way we're going to be able to get to everything if we don't get one. And so let's actually look at our reporters right now. Can we fit a reporting desk here? We can. That's fantastic. So we could get some society. We don't need the photographer there. Although he does have a big bladder. Econ, entertainment, politics is a nice one. Crime, econ, society. Let's go this. She's cheaper. She's already got a couple stars. That will help add a little bit. We got the rapid repair. We could put someone as undercover. We just want our reporters potentially to do this. We could put Myrtle on that. She's an illustrator. I feel like crime. I think Frances will be the best one to do that with. Oh, she already has that trait. That's why she would be great at it. We don't need another undercover at the moment. I'd rather save that for something else and get these people on site. So speaking of which, we have a patrolman killed in an ambush in Dallas here. Definitely not entertainment. We could go ahead and use Terry. It unlocks the next one. And then we could put Margaret on this, 19 hours, and we are moving right along. We'll put an editor on this one. Maybe we can add a star that way. In Minneapolis, we have unemployed people rioting, risking an injury again for a real. You know what? We're going to skip that one in the hopes that we can find some more of these scoops. And we need to get those educational things as well. We don't have anything going on in Europe yet, do we? Researching closer. We don't have anybody there yet. Oh, here we go. Almost have it. And in Sweden, in Oslo, we have ourselves a scoop and insight. What is with all of these injuries? That is not what we want to see. But Wayne's going to get to the bottom of this. Tafjord tsunami claiming 40 lives. A massive landslide triggers the tsunami. It's heartbreaking tragedy in Norway. I said, well, let's get over there and find out what's happening. Now, obviously, this is stuff that we are going to have to, we will figure out as we go. So she's economic. We can give her books. She is also entertainment. So we'll get her the movie poster. And she is politics. So let's get a politics poster as well. There we go. Everything she needs. We could add a little bit of prestige by giving her a factory clock right there. That's looking good. And now we go to Chicago for crime, and we have ourselves 2 scoops. Let's go down here for LaSalle. Well, yeah, LaSalle Street. Nope, that's going to unlock. So we got 13 hours, 11 hours. If she goes here, it's 15 hours and 1... 16 hours. It's not going to matter either way. So we'll put her on that one. 15 hours there. And we'll get this 4th violent store robbery in a week. We are just going to keep sending out our detectives. Here we go. Now we got to dodge an injury. Oh, good luck, Curtis. Good luck. Oh, that is horrible. They owe their survival to local courage. But hey, ouch. Is that because of Curtis getting hurt? We do get ourselves that scoop. And then Myrtle can get to work on an illustration. We are close on this one. And now, oh no, Myrtle is 11 hours away from that. Botched that. But let's see what's going on in Vienna. Austria enacts a new constitution. Is this getting ready for the Anschluss soon? Okay, we need this one. We could get the influence points. 10 hours there. 19 hours here. We can go ahead and get Roger on this one. That will open up. We'll be able to get somebody over there in time. And up in Oslo, we need to continue to work over here. Wayne. And we're going to hopefully avoid injury there. Over in Chicago, we're still waiting on Myrtle, 9 hours away. In Dallas, we have a heartbreaking one that we will send Margaret to get. We have a lot of plates spinning at the moment that we need to try to balance. Why is nobody cleaning this up? We have trash cans everywhere. I must be missing a cleaning closet somewhere. Who is this one for? First 4. Where's our other sweeping station? Right there. Yeah, you should be getting that. Oh, let's go check in on the ads. Chloe can get that one now. I think we're doing a good job staying away. We're still 2 hours away. But let's get over here. Back to Oslo. Pay the bribe only to risk injury. Don't want to get Sergey injured. Oh. Hang on. Let's see what's over here. Okay, we got that. We need to get 14 hours. Maureen, get on it. So we're going to be able to pull that off. Oh, I'm nervous about this one, Sergey. No. 5 more days in the hospital. We need to get some training for those guys. And now Myrtle can at least get this one. And hopefully we'll be able to get that finished. We're going to cut that one because our goal is to, again, get this one, the insider info. which is right there, actually. So all we need to do is get Wayne back here ready to go. The Blackhawks clinched the first Stanley Cup. Best of 5 against the Red Wings. 3-1. First one ever, and we need to write an extended article about it. If we have time. This is our goal first. So we got everything there, and we got an educational in there as well. Let's do the Stanley Cup. We can get a photograph at the ice rink. Charlie Gardner, Vezina Trophy winner, leads the team to victory with a shootout. Margaret can then also get in there. But Sergey is 4 days away, and Helen is 23 hours. And we have 18 hours left. 2 influence points. We can't say no to that. Get Hank on that one. And down in Miami, we've got no one who can get there. And that has a lie, so we're just going to remove that one. We are not going to do the entertainment story. Oh, we keep forgetting the spy. No. Okay, once again, forgot about that spy. Let's move some of this paper up, help out our staff. And there. We got to find the spy, don't we? Where are you at, spy? Who looks suspicious? They're usually... Oh, nope. That's Chloe. Not Byron. Vance? No. I don't know where they are. All right, Frank, find us the spy. Oh, where at? Where? Well, that doesn't help. Okay. Somewhere here? Let's watch them. Somebody must be coming up there. Is it this person? Nope, that's Bart. We are not going to get this one, I don't think. Well, 7 hours. Margaret might be able to get back on it. Back over here, everybody's working on their stories just fine. So we go to Washington and the grant secured for a water tower. Let's get to the mayor's office. Roger. And we have a farmer unearthing a giant bone. Is these some dinosaur bones? We don't know because nobody can get there, and we are 4 days and 2 days, so let's just try to find something to do. Yeah, where? Oh, yep, there he is. Get him. Well done, my man. We love you, Frank. And we will maybe get Margaret there just in time. Oh. Didn't quite make it. All right, what do we have? 2 influence points for more pilots being needed. Soon there will be thousands of airlines. Can't do it at the moment. And in Indianapolis, a tight tax hike sparking an uproar. Let's see what we got. We'll go ahead and find this one with Terry. Back to Europe we go. A crime in Brussels. Let's just take our time on this one. We will put Francis over here and Margaret over here. A search is launched for Van Eyck painting stolen. I wonder, so I believe I'm right on this. Jan Van Eyck, his it's the altarpiece that he did that's in Brussels. Just talked about this in class the other day, and it is slipping my mind. It's not the Marode altarpiece. It's another one. And it's very, very frustrating that I cannot think of it. It'll come to me at some point. But that is the most stolen artwork in the world, I believe, where part of it has been stolen, I believe, about 14 times, maybe. It's not in Brussels, though. It's the Ghent Altarpiece. I think that's it. I think it's the Ghent Altarpiece. I believe. Yes, the Ghent Altarpiece. I think it's been stolen. It's got Jesus up on a throne. It's got Adam and Eve in there. Cain and Abel. Unlocks with a diplomat. We have a diplomat, don't we? We do not. Oh. Samuel Insull is detained in Constantinople. Why is it spelled that way? So we can't get the influence points. Let's just get rid of that one then. Find something a little bit more interesting. Insull's the one who had like the House of Cards with the shell companies that came crashing down. All right, everything's going nice. I like where we're at. Here we go, Minneapolis. Finish these. A 10-minute applause. They must be at the Cannes Film Festival where they measure all the applause times. And again, nobody, because we have so many hurt. Oh. Well, we'll see how we do. Let's just make sure. Oh, we got to go back to the ads. Chloe, get to work. And let's make sure everything we need. Oh, we have a compromised one. Everything looks like it's going to be done in time. This is one that yep, that'll be done in time. There we go. Everything's looking good. Okay. We can get Wayne on this one. And we got nobody for this because, again, Sergey and Curtis are hurt. So let's go ahead and find something different. 3 stories are out there left to research. We have in Seattle, NHL winner. It's very vague. And there's no way we're going to get that story on time. The league lengthens the swim relay race. This one has influence points, so we'll wait for it because there's no other stories out there. We've swept the board clean, it looks like. Roger, pick this up. So not as interesting as when we dwindle it down. Let's go ahead and get this going to get Margaret on this. That's what we want. And that's all we're going to be able to get. But over in Europe, we also have one about that altarpiece. It was the Ghent police. So this is that altarpiece. You have to check me on the number of times. I want to say it's 14. But wanting to say it doesn't mean I'm right. Okay, let's see what we've got to print. We need all of these plus an educational. Now, it's my understanding that we might get... We are... So, earlier we print, we didn't get that. Risks were taken. Not really. Every hot topic, we don't have a hot topic. So here, for every unique tag we print, we get 200 extra sales. If we can move a little left to full house, that would be good. So let's start here with society. And then we will continue to go left with the crime one. Although we are not comboing it very well, are we? Put an ad in there. This one didn't get done. 5 hours. So close. I don't want to move us to the right, really. Here's a society one we can do. And it gets us another one of those. We have our educational in there. So boom, we got that. We can then... We do not want this one. What's the photo look like? Okay. Let's go... Well, we can stay in the right. Let's see what economic gets us first. Economics. And society. No. Another economics for the ad there. We've got to get our other. So we're going for society. We could put our politics one in there. It's got that negative tag, but they'll still like it. It's fascinating stuff. We got the Europe connection. Did not get that one done yet. Let's see. What do we have for crime? Here we go. We got our other hot topic. Ooh, with our little chart going. We need to get another. We don't have a lot left. Put another crime for Vince Vaults in there, and then we've got these. So we do not want to go right. Not this late in it. We'll have there and there. 478,000, not bad. We are going to get that. We're also going to get some bonus 42,000, it looks like. And did we keep everything? We got checks. We got checks. That's a winning paper. Let's print this issue. Give us something good. Blessed are the young, so they shall inherit the national debt. That's right. 19 influence points earned. Lots of money. And swept the competition. The Jersey Beacon loses another one. We got them down to 9 districts. We made her happy. We are so close to unlocking this one. We've already unlocked there. But I'm interested to see these a little bit more. And we got ourselves this and another informational page. So we got the full house perk. We'll see if we can do anything with that one. And coming up next time, we either can get 10 influence points on either way or the number cruncher to add a quality star when the story file contains a statistics tag. Lots of ad opportunities this time too. We definitely can accommodate the 6th page if we can get enough going for us. So now, print at least one high society. She's going to give us money and influence. Bought the place before it would be wrecked. My husband laughed at me. The theater was a spot in the 20s. Now it's faded curtains. Oh, yes. Let's return to the former glory. And with that being said, who do we go after? The art gallery is going to be something we're going to be able to unlock. So let's go ahead and go to Newark. We already have 2 in the file. That'll be an easy pickup of subscribers. We're not taking out our competition yet at the moment, but this is one we want to unlock. Work our way along that way to get to those. Let's get the food discount. That'll help save a little bit of money. Do we take the paper discount as well? Ooh. Chance of dodging lawsuit risks entirely. That actually sounds like a nice idea. Oh yeah, we can't do Bobby's shop. What does the police station have for us? Magnifying stand. Alarm light. Let's get one of those. And we are also going to pick up the Magnify book stand. So we can add some of those as well. Let's find out who can use one of those first. Oh, we can put these up like that's a weird spot to put them. There we go. Oh, it's got to go in awkward spots. Okay. That works. And then we will get the alarm light right up there by him. Frank's going to be even better now to find those spies. As far as training goes, we got full house. 50% speed increase when there are 4 or more items at the input. So we want to find like a typesetter. Sarah Gonzalez. Or do we do it with our assembler, Roger Broughton? He's having a little bit of trouble. Let's do with that. 2 days for him. Whoa, we got all kinds. Ooh. Theater. Oh, there we go. Our high society. Chloe's 7 hours away from it. We can go ahead and get Myrtle on this one, the moneymaker. And then we got a photograph that's needed. We already have 2 in the file. We're going to get that. So we can just kind of go with whatever comes along and see what kind of paper we can cobble together. What's this? Likes to smell nice and thus counters smell. Technician, editor, sales. Interesting. Okay, our first stories are up. In Washington, we got Roosevelt calling for arms traffic regulation. Let's put Maureen on the initial one. And we're going to edit it in case she's new. These early stories we can spend some time editing. Going left, I think, is a good deal for us. So we're going to do this one. And we'll put Jenkins. They go right by each other that way. And then we can get a photograph over here as well. Things will be looking good. One thing I would like to do is reorganize this, get all of our production stuff as far as get this down here as well and maneuver. But we got to get some more floors, I think, to really give me what I want. Okay, so Wayne is our diplomat. We can go up here this way. So we can't do it though because he's not crime. Oh. So we missed out on it. That's all right. And now we've got lost form troubles the club. And we will get Sergey on the sports angle. And back to Europe we go. The Nazi People's Court is established. Margaret's trying to find out more. And in Amsterdam, the NSB leader Mussert is dismissed. We're going to try to pick up 4 influence points on this one. They removed their National Socialist head. So we got 2 good stories on this one. Wayne, please avoid the public outrage. Well done. Frank can rest. Tell more of his jokes that he never delivers the punchline on. We love that about Frank, though. All right, Helen. Get us that fame one. This is going to be a nice story for us. Then we can get this one. Points don't look stellar. Let's check our ads. Chloe's ready to go on this one. Magic Curtain reveals modern nostalgia. And we got to wait for Helen to get back. Get to work on that. Back to Amsterdam we go. The diplomat, Wayne, can do this one. Okay. That's going to unlock where we can complete this one. And in Rome, the second FIFA World Cup begins in Italy. We have ourselves a World Cup year coming up now as well. We do not have the polyglot. So do we want sports or do we want triumphant? Let's take the triumphant. This was a big World Cup for Mussolini to host. It's just like Hitler in the 1930s with the Olympics in 36? Excellent. Get ourselves 4 influence points with Roger there. Man posed as a United States Secret Service agent. Teamster strike. We got several going on here, and Francis we can get them all. Transport was grounded to a halt. This is going to be hopefully a pretty smooth week for us. Collison and Foggy Waters. Shouts from liner directed one of the lifeboats to rescue. Let's go back to Europe. And we are right there to pick this up. Critics applaud government action. They're just sitting there reading and relaxing. We need to get these reports back, guys. Give them something to do. And in Indianapolis, we've got cold air drives the zoo ducks to migrate. Big V formation sighted flying through the city. Let's get this gossip one. ISA increases distance from 200 to 400 yards on the swim race. And in Chicago, the fighter backs a candidate. We could get outrage. We've had lots of sports this time. We can't do that one. We're going to cut that one because we're going to have to wait forever for our sports, and that one tag is not going to be that great. Umanus establishes authoritarian rule. Parliament dissolved. Where was this happening at? Moscow. Huh. Taking a while to get that paper up into the paper module. Getting close on these. We got crime in Denver. A grandfather is jailed. Why was he jailed? 87-year-old sold for selling whiskey. Huh. All right, Curtis picks this up. Well, we're going to have a decent amount of things going. Let's see if we can't get another ad going. Anybody need an illustrator? No. But we can go back to Europe, back to Moscow. We do not have our diplomat available. Wayne is almost available. Let's wait for Wayne to get back. There we go. Speaking of Wayne. And we have unlocked that next one that we will probably get hit on the head of and injured because we always get injured. Now, this one I'm a little cautious on because if we lose our photographer, we're done. We only have the one. We're not going to put a lie. Not going to do it. We are apparently going to be going right on this one, though. Conversations over here in Mansion. Get some experience there. A simple political one. That will be a quick one. And we'll see where that goes. And in Moscow. Oh, good luck, Maurice. Oh, my goodness. 10 days. Sergey, get it. That is a huge blow. Hank can get that one. We will edit that one, make it a little better. And get ready to roll the presses. Let's start with our ads. Go ahead and get started on another one. We are then going to see where this paper takes us. We need 2 more to unlock the informational. That ad will 14 hours from now. This one is, I don't know how long away. 9 hours. You know what? We're going to wait a little bit, let this thing run, see what else we can get ready. Because I actually think we can get a lot of these stories still ready. I don't want to deal with outrage. And we don't have to. Dog that bit her is killed after. And in Jacksonville, we got something to take us more informational, talk of a penny sale. And back to Washington, where we might have tax spikes. Edit that one and gets her some experience. And with that, let's go back to one more ad, and then we are about to have to print. Let's see what we can put together. Let's start with that one. I really want to see what the next bonuses are. I've heard they are very good. All right, let's see. Can we go left again with society? This has one of the same tags, inspirational. We could go no tag. Get a little bit of one. Ah, there we go. If we can get left again, that'd be nice because I want to get this 10 influence points. So let's move that there and let's go here. And let's get ourselves this one. Quite a big bonus. Do we have another political that would team up better with these? All right. Well, we've got some society we can put in on this one. We're running out of pages here. Actually, yeah, we'll put that there. We will have this crime there. And that one with Europe there. Got to have our high society. We'll give it a big page. We need more pages. $500,000. That, wait, do we have that and we have that. Okay. Let's go. Roll those presses. And the cold air drives the zoo ducks. That's the lead. That's right. 29 influence. $15,000. A new one with Newark. And we have made the art gallery available to us. All right, what do we have? Art gallery is available. The residence. Okay. And we got ourselves 10 more influence points that way. Now, if we can stay in the middle next time, anywhere here, what will we get? A golden sink? That's exciting. You get an ad. You get an ad. How much money are we spending? $7,500. We are doing really well. There we go. What's the art gallery give us? Print completely right. Unlocks colorful painting. That does not look very colorful. But we'll come back to you. We can't go completely right on this one. Don't print negative tags. John Steinbeck. Oh. Oh, this is John Steinbeck. I'm seeing some regrettable trends. Sloppy writing. Yesterday's news. Oh, yes, Steinbeck. Sorry. Sweat over every word. Okay, okay. And leave no empty spots. We can definitely do that. Let's do that. What's it going to take to get us our 6th page? 64. We're going to save up, get that. So that way when it becomes available, we can put it wherever we need to. And let's go after... We got 12 there. We got 9 here. We got to unlock the Steinbeck. So we will go after that. See if we can sweep away another one from them. Look at all this paper we need. ads, ads, and more ads. Let's start with the $400. She's busy. And they are all just regular old ads. Okay, without further ado, let's get started seeing what we have. We got new, we don't need the hiring. We need this. And let's make sure we are not printing any negative tags. So we can start with our society, church destroyed in a fiery conflagration. Sergey can knock that one out pretty quick. We'll put an editor on it. These early stories, we might as well. We have the ability to, but we have a lot of old stuff. And we can't have negative tags. So we're just going to remove these. They're going to be removed anyways. That way we don't get confused. I want to make sure I don't think I have a bunch of stories when I don't actually have a bunch of stories that will work. So we're going to do that. And that way we can see what we got. And hopefully we'll be able to get them all together. There, food. Now you can be happy. Back in Europe, we're going to Turkey. Adopts surname law. I do not know what law that they are talking about. But I guess we'll find out. Might get a fine. All right, Wayne. $1,100 fine? That seems excessive. Okay, we'll be able to do this. They'll be able to get started on that one before anything crazy comes along. And that blows up. Speaking of which, let's go back over. Hitler and Mussolini meet in Venice. Uh-oh. Bad news for the world. Leaders discuss cooperation. We're not quite to the Rome-Berlin Axis Pact. And in Dallas, we have a warehouse blaze. We really need to find these. We don't have anybody who can do society at the moment. So we'll just go to the factory one then. Edit that one too. Over to LA, Donald Duck's debut. How about that? Francis, and then we can have a fame one here. Still nothing. Wayne, get it going. There's our first scoop. And there's down here is what we need. So let's go to the boardroom for this Chicago Theater's figure underperforming, incompetent board to blame. Let's find out if that's true. Only 2 more. Oh, we don't need the fame tag over there because we're looking for a fame tag. Entertainment, politics, society, and crime. That's what we need. And speaking of which, this gets us our fame one. So we will put Curtis on it. Lawsuits on the way. 3. That's not bad. A hidden marriage was revealed. Scandalous. Sergey can get going on that. Oh, wait. No, I don't have the... Poppin criticizes Nazis in Marburg speech. Marine... It's going to take you a while, but that's okay. What did we... Yeah, there's our diplomat, but he's gone for just another 2 hours. Let's actually wait. We will send Wayne to do that one when he gets back. Now we've unlocked our bombshell. We want to find out what that bombshell is. And here come all the lovely, lovely lawsuits. But only 3. So let's move these up, take care of them, save our lawyer some time. She'll process those pretty quick. Let's go back to the ads because we forgot about them again. Those will help us fill those spots. We're still looking. We can do that one. Hank can get that. Here's our Starlet Fame one. Let's get Francis. Oh, goodness. We don't. There we go. Curtis can do this one. And Terry can get that one. 2 spies. We got to keep a lookout. We got extra alarms there, though. And now we have our chance to get the bombshell. Roger can report back. Europe watches anxiously. Indeed. Scary times. This mean lost the house. But it makes you think, like, the news is going on, and we can look back now, but I wonder just in the 30s, and you've got the Great Depression going and everything, and how much did America care? And there's no way of knowing really as to how horrible things would get with Hitler and Mussolini. So it's just really, when you put yourselves in that kind of view, it's interesting to think what would have been going through their minds. What were they really concerned about? Let's get a sports one there. Society seems to be where we go a lot. We need crime and society actually now. So let's focus on that. Wayne, let's get that one. Move left. And coming back over to Munich. Marine, keep getting your practice in. A challenge to Nazi radicalism. Is it a scoop? It is not a scoop, and it's only a 1 tag, so we're not going to worry about that one. We need to find the scoop, and there's the scoop. Get on it, Margaret. The net's set before light in remote area. And in New Orleans, we can go ahead and get Francis on this one. She's becoming a crime aficionado. The youths borrowed the card. That's what they all say. Horrific axe murders. Ugh. Roger looks like he'll be able to jump on this in a second. Oh, Morality Rules Hollywood, the motion picture production code. This is the Hayes Code. If you have been watching the Hollywood Animal playthrough, we are very familiar with that code, aren't we? Let's go see what we got about it. Let's get Wayne and Helen on this one. Yep. Let's go back to Europe. And in Munich, we've got ourselves some influence points on the way. And in Paris, Scriven retains the French title. We got nobody who can report on it. Margaret almost can. Let's go that way. And we got bam, bam, bam. Things are happening. Extensive heat and a drought. We're going to Indianapolis where the Dayton Speedway opens, but we are too busy with other sports at the moment. Same there. In Detroit, there's a political puzzle that the mayor aims to make practical politics serve civic purpose. Okay. And again, we're waiting a couple hours to get another reporter over there. Entertainment is the hot topic. Gotcha. Unfortunately, I don't think we have a lot of entertainment. Let's get one of these. There we go, Margaret. Finish that out. There's one. New films on Broadway. Terry can get that one pretty quick. And we got From Jail to Ballpark. That's not worth a bribe. The World Boxing Heavyweight title, though, we will find that out. Max Baer. Sorry. They are too far away, so let's cut it, see what else comes along. Final Relief Fund. This is going for Marine to get some experience. Send it to the editor because it won't be done in time. And we'll see what we can get. Let's stack some of this paper. All right, it is time to roll the presses. And of course, I forgot to put another ad going, but we've got plenty going here. That one's almost ready. We got some oh, I forgot about all the spies. We have 2 wandering around, don't we? Where are they at? Are they still here? They probably... Oh, wait. Is that one? Nope. They probably left a long time ago. Sorry, Frank. Oh, he was like, hey, over here, over here. Oh, sorry, Sergey. Right there. I'll help you out. Actually, go right there. Nope, they're busy. Go there. And what do we have? Finish up that boxing one. And the Green Bay Packers star lost. We don't have anybody who can do it at the moment. Sergey's almost got it. So now he can report. Arnie Herber. Stuck in the toilet? That's different. We are risking injury with these. All for 4 influence points. All right, let's go back over here, see what there is out here politically. We can let Marine get this one, put it to the editor. And the swim meet one. No. Let's not. Let's not. We're not going to bribe. None of our people are available to do it anyways. So let's print. What about Vendetta? There we go. Okay. No negative tags. Oops. And we want to stay in the middle. Let's start with the European news this time. Actually, no. Let's start with the hot topics. Oh, that's a negative tag. Can't do that. There we go. Now we will go left on the next one with the economy. If we can get left, I'd rather do that. Without the negative tags, though. Nope, negative tag. Really messed up. Oh, we messed up. Because our fame won. That's disappointing. Okay. Don't have anything else that fits that. We do have another crime one here, the ad. We got a regular fame. Not that we need that, and that's the negative tag. Ah. I'm so disappointed in myself. Really botched that. If I don't think about it right away, it just totally slips my mind. This has been one of our worst. By far. Let's at least get the money from the ads. We'll make her happy. That is atrocious. Absolutely poor. Really should have been better. That's my fault. Well, disappointing indeed. Should have taken all 3. Stinking spy. But we're marching on up here, getting the influence. We got informational, international depth. We have lots of Europe stuff. And we get a golden sink. So that's still a win. We want to go informational again to get a porcelain vase. We got plenty of ads coming in. Again, 7,700, so a little less money this time because we did not sell as much. Our own stupid mistake. Let's see what she wants this time. Print society and no economy. Okay. What about economy here? Economy. So that's not bad. Economy. Economy. What about here? These are not economy ones, so let's go after Oyster Bay up there and see what we can pull off. But it is time to wrap this episode up. It has been long enough, so we're going to wrap it. And hopefully, as we pick up in July 1934, we can get back on track with the next episode. If spies come along, hopefully I'll pay attention this time and be able to do it. And we have to put our golden sink in somewhere, because why would we not put a golden sink somewhere when we have it? So we're definitely going to do that. And from that, I just want to say thank you all for joining me on this one. And we be sure to come back on the next one. Until then, take care. And as always, have yourselves an amazing day. And we'll see you on the next episode.